please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, William Jefferson Clinton, do solemnly swear.
I, William Jefferson Clinton, do solemnly swear. So help me God.
Congratulations.
We're getting ready to do it now.
As you know, in a deposition in January, I was asked questions about my relationship with Monica Lewinsky. While my answers were legally accurate, I did not volunteer information. Indeed, I did have a relationship with Ms. Lewinsky that was not appropriate. In fact, it was wrong. It constituted a critical lapse in judgment and a personal failure on my part for which I am solely and completely responsible.
Here's the president.
Good afternoon. Mere words cannot fully express the profound remorse I feel for what our country is going through and for what members of both parties in Congress are now forced to deal with. These past months have been a torturous process of coming to terms with what I did. I understand that accountability demands consequences, and I'm prepared to accept them. Painful though the condemnation of the Congress would be, it would pale in comparison to the consequences of the pain I have caused my family. There is no greater agony. The question is, what are we going to do now? I have accepted responsibility for what I did wrong in my personal life, and I have invited members of Congress to work with us to find a reasonable, bipartisan, and proportionate response. That approach was rejected today by Republicans in the House, but I hope it will be embraced by the Senate. I hope there will be a constitutional and fair means of resolving this matter in a prompt manner. Now that the Senate has fulfilled its constitutional responsibility, bringing this process to a conclusion, I want to say again to the American people how profoundly sorry I am for what I said and did to trigger these events and the great burden they have imposed on the Congress and on the American people. I believe any person who asks for forgiveness has to be prepared to give it.
No, this is actually rented right now.
Private sector?
Well, I hope next time you see other things already working.
And I spoke to you about Yugoslavia.
Led by Jews of conscience to save the lives of European Muslims. And I say with some humility, since I'm not a scientist, that it was the most important thing, because I thought it'd be exciting. Thank you very much, President, and
Captain.
He remembered what his mom had to do on behalf. There are 4 or 6 workers.
Are no longer possible in our current condition with the vast.
thank you. Hillary and me, and she and Terry have been great supporters. Thank you for being here. And God bless you.
House. For every year he was a lawyer, he was in church.
Lord, he that believeth in me, though he were dead, and whosoever lives and believes in me, for I know that my Redeemer lives.
I just loved him. I always will. And I'm so grateful that he stayed true to form. He's gone up yonder and left us with marching orders.